Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Martha. I will be your son or daughter's math teacher for the current school year here at Southwest High School. I currently teach AP Calculus and also teach IM1 and the IM1 bilingual. I'm pretty much just going to be going over a few slides right now where I'm going to be discussing the materials your son or daughter is going to need in order for be successful in this class. All students are required now to bring a computer, so make sure that your son or daughter always has their laptop fully charged and ready to go pretty much when they come to school. So going over the slides here. So again, welcome back to Southwest High School, the virtual open house. And again, my name is Mr. Martha. This is for Calculus AB, both periods 2 and 4. So a little bit about myself. I have a bachelor's degree in mathematics from SDSU. I also have a master's degree in best practices in education from National University. I've been teaching for 14 years. 9 of those years have been here at Southwest High School. All right. So AP Calculus AB course information. So this is an advanced placement course that will allow your son or daughter to get a college credit by passing the AP exam with a score of 3 or better. The main topics in AP Calc are limits, derivatives, and integrals. The materials recommended for this class, for success in our class, again, a notebook, and actually just a binder will do. Uh, a pencil, pen, highlighter, colored pencils, ruler, anything straight to do graphs, tables if needed. Graph paper, useful but not required. And then most of the time when the students are at home, they can use Desmos, and when they're in class, they can use one of the calculators that I have for them, the TI Inspires, which they're hopefully they get to use as well when they are taking the test. So learning and communication systems, we're going to be using Google Classroom still because, again, if some of you guys decide to either go on vacation or somebody has to go on to independent studies, all the assignments will be posted on Google Classroom. So again, this is used for instruction, turning in most assignments, student resources and announcements, as well as class content organizations, the notes, the study guides, the review assignments, everything should be posted on Google Classroom. On Infinite Campus, you guys can find the student schedule, the attendance progress reports, report cards, the final ones. You can also email communication. On Jupyter Grades, that's where I'm going to be posting the day-to-day grades as well for communication. And then I'm only going to be using two softwares. One of them is called Edpuzzle, and then the other one's called Delta Math. So Edpuzzle is where I'm going to have students watch a video. So go to my AP Calc class. So they should be able to just essentially watch a video. They're going to be watching this. They're going to be answering some questions. And then at the end, this is going to be automatically scored. And then that's going to be posted onto Google Classroom by the following week. So all assignments are due every Sunday on Google Classroom. You guys will see them. Now, this doesn't mean that the student will not be able to turn in any late work. And if you notice right here, the latest that I'm going to allow work is a week before final, which is December 10th. So hopefully, again, I will be trying to make sure that the students are keeping pace to make sure that they're doing their work consistently. And then, but this is one of the tools that I will be using. Again, this is direct instruction. If they have any questions about this, I ask them to write down the questions. So when we're in class, I can answer them. And then also, if they do get a low score, they have the option of rewatching the video. So that way they can get a higher score the next time around. There's no penalties for that. If they tell me, I just have to reset the video so they can get a higher score on it. And then the other software we're going to be using, which is Delta Math. And then we pay for the Delta Math Plus subscription, which allows the students to have if they get stuck, this is a part that they're going to be doing most of the time in class. I want them to do the practice in class, while the Edpuzzle videos they can do at home. And just to make it a lot simpler for them, because I know they need the most help when they're doing their homework. So we're flipping the classroom in this case. So here, this is an example of a question they get to see. They can watch a help video if they don't get it. That's one of the resources that's available for them. And they can also watch an example. Sometimes it shows me the button for the example. So let me see. It didn't in this case, but again, they can see another type of example on how to find these type of problems. There's a lot of good resources here on Delta Math. And then again, if they ever get stuck, there's always me as a resource, or they can ask somebody. Okay, so those are the Edpuzzle and the Delta Math. And we also have assessments. So hybrid learning, how does it work for our math class? So all direct instruction is done through Edpuzzle. Students have a copy of the guided notes for the units. So after a student has finished watching the videos and completed their notes, they're required to complete the practice for the given topic. Late work will be accepted for 80% of the credit. And the only place I'm taking late work, credit away from their original score, is on Delta Math. That's it. If they do an assessment late, or if they do Edpuzzle late, I'll still give them full credit for it just to make sure that they are doing the work. On Jupyter grades, if a student has a score of 0, that means they haven't completed the assignment. So if you see a score of 0 on Jupyter grades, that it's just missing for me. I put a 0 just to remind them that they haven't done it yet. All right, and again, they can always redo any puzzle video to raise their grade. The scholarship grading and categories percent. So the Edpuzzle notes is going to be 25% of their grade. The other 25% is the Delta Math assignments, the practice. Class participation, which in this case is the skill builders for the students. We do those in class. I do those with them. That's going to be 25% of the grade. And then finally, the assessment piece of our class is going to be also 25%. So everything's pretty much just broken down into quarters. That way the student doesn't get too lost and they know exactly what to do if they do lose track of the things they have to be doing. All right, so absences and makeup work. So all assignments, like I said, are posted in Google Classroom. So let me show you guys where that's at. So Google Classroom. So if a student comes here, they'll see the announcements and the newly fresh, like the assignments that I posted for this week. And then classwork is all posted here. So this is the assignments that are due this coming Sunday. Some of them already past due. And then these are the past 2 assignments. And if you notice, I number all my assignments. That way, for sure, the student keeps track of the things they're doing because I want to make sure that they follow the path that I laid out for them. So here, again, assignments due this week. And this would be an example of the ones they have to do. And this is just for Unit 1. And then again, grades will not be posted on Google Classroom. All the grades will be posted on Jupyter Grades. Okay, so late work is accepted, but points will be deducted. Like I said, I only do that for Delta Math. Is your son or daughter communicate with me if they need extra time to complete assignments? They have a lot of time to complete any missing assignments. If they miss a test or quiz due to an excused absence, please contact me within the week so I can make sure that they actually do that as well, right? And then remember that I cannot clear any absences. If your son or daughter is going to be absent from the school, make sure that you guys do clear the absence either by calling the attendance office or by emailing Ms. Macias, Denia Macias at sweetwaterschools.org to excuse their absence. And then just to keep it a lot simpler for me and for you guys, citizenship grades will be the same as their scholarship grade because I am including class participation in this. And I do take into account if a student is late all the time and so forth. They don't bring the materials, I tend to notice. So that's going to also affect their citizenship grade. So be safe. Code of conduct for, not Google Meet, but for the class. Please save. Don't share any passwords. So make sure you keep your information and your login information just for yourself. So that way, for sure, nobody copies you or anything like that. Be respectful, wear appropriate clothes to school, respect each other's way of learning, and be kind and patient. Be responsible. By that, I mean be ready to learn by being in class on time and having materials ready by the time class starts. And then, of course, academic integrity. Plagiarism is defined as the act of using another person's words, ideas, or work and pretending they are your own. So this also includes copying another student's math work and assignments. So the nice thing about doing Delta Math, it's like really hard for them to actually try to copy. The only way they can do the Delta Math together is they actually sit down and do the problems together to figure it out. And then contact information. So again, thank you for viewing this open house presentation. Please make sure you fill out the parent contact form next to the link to this video. So here, again, my name is Mr. Mario Martha. Email is the fastest way to communicate with me. So please include your son or daughter's full name and period when you do email me. If you have any questions about assignments or about grades, just make sure you shoot me an email. I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. My email is mario.martha@sweetwaterschools.org. And again, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you do have any questions, like I said, shoot me a message. I'll try to respond with you as soon as possible. Have an excellent rest of your day.